Another lesson we can take now, like even like you cannot say I will live for the 100 years. Like any time, like your time will be finished, and like you have to leave this body, and the next life according to like what you have practiced till now. Like it may be the 5 years, 10 years, or like 15 years, maybe more, 40, 50. Whatever you have practiced, like according to that, and according to your consciousness, you are going to get the body. So, like, it is better whatever time you have, you should engage in Krishna consciousness, chant the holy name, distribute the books, read the books, and like uh, you have the you have the honey. Firstly, you taste the honey. It is very tasty. It is very sweet. So you share the experience with everyone. Oh, this honey is so tasty, and this is very nutritious. Nutrition. It has a lot of nutrition, and it has a lot of benefits. Like even my I got this result. Then you can share, right? I got this. I am taking it from the 1 year, and I got this result. This is very nice. And like so, like when you go for the distribution, firstly you should read, because you should taste that honey. Then you can explain, convince anyone, yes, this is very nectarian and this has changed my life. So you should take. So that's how people will get convinced. You haven't read, and when you are going to distribute now, then people say, have you read? Oh, I haven't read. Then why you are distributing? Okay. So yes, firstly we should taste the nectar of Krishna consciousness, then we can distribute it to all. Okay. So like today, currently we are reading the Nectar of Instruction by Srila Rupa Goswami, and yesterday we completed the shloka 8, and today we will start the shloka number 9. Okay. So let's start our session by offering the prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहित कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगु लंगायते गिरि यत्कृपातहं वन्दे श्रीगुरु दीनतारिणं परमानंद माधवम्। श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So today we will not take the summary because it will take that 15 to 20 minutes. Today we will try to finish the shloka number 8 or 9 because it is small. Okay, only 1 or 2 pages. Hare Krishna. Anyone wants to recite the shloka?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Can I do?
Yes, Mataji.
वैकुण्ठा जनितो वरमधुपुरी तत्रापि रासोत्सवात् बृन्दारण्यमुदारपाणिरमणात् तत्रापि गोवर्धनः राधाकुण्डमिहापि गोकुलापते प्रेमामृताप्लावनात् कुर्यदस्य विराजतो गिरितटे सेवां विवेकिना कः. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol, Mataji. Yes. Who want to read the translation and purport?
May I continue, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Translation. The holy place known as Mathura is spiritually superior to Vaikuntha, the transcendental world, because the Lord appeared there. superior to Mathura Puri is the transcendental forest of Vrindavana because of Krishna's Rasa Leela pastimes. And superior to the forest of Vrindavana is Govardhana Hill, for it was raised by the divine hand of Sri Krishna and was the site of his various loving pastimes. And above all, the super excellent Sri Radha Kunda stands supreme, for it is overflooded with the ambrosial nectarian prema of the Lord of Gokula, Sri Krishna. Where then is that intelligent person who is unwilling to serve this divine Radha Kunda, which is situated at the foot of Govardhana Hill? Arpat. The spiritual world is three-fourths of the total creation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and it is the most exalted region. The spiritual world is naturally superior to the material world. However, Mathura and the adjoining areas, although appearing in the material world, are considered superior to the spiritual world because the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself appeared at Mathura. The interior forests of Vrindavana are considered superior to Mathura because of the presence of the 12 forests, Siddhvadasavana, such as Talavana, Madhuvana, and Bahulavana, which are famous for the various pastimes of the Lord. Thus, interior Vrindavana forest is considered superior to Mathura. But superior to these forests is the divine Govardhana hill because Krishna lifted Govardhana hill like an umbrella, raising it with his lotus-like beautiful hand to protect his associates, the denizens of Braja, torrential from the torrential rains sent by the angry Indra, king of the demigods. It is also at Govardhana hill that Krishna tends the cows with his cowherd friends, and there also he had his rendezvous with his most beloved Sri Radha and engaged in loving pastimes with her. Radha Kunda at the foot of Govardhana is superior to all because it is there that love of Krishna overflows. Advanced devotees prefer to reside at Radha Kunda because this place is the site of many memories of the eternal loving affairs between Krishna and Radharani, Rati Vilasha. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bolo Mataji. So yes, like till now we have seen like how Rupa Goswami is instructing us. Like in last word, Rupa Goswami instructed us like we should try to live in a Vrindavana. And Vrindavana is not just a place, but it is a consciousness. Like consciousness to constantly remember in the Krishna's holy name, pastimes, and his form, his qualities. Okay, and constantly glorifying the Krishna. So this is like a, even like if you are not staying in a Vrindavana entire year, but you can stay in the Vrindavana consciousness entire year. Okay. So in this verse, like yes, like now Rupa Goswami is telling us what is the hierarchy, like what is the most important. Okay. So like yes, the Rupa Goswami says the holy place known as a Mathura is the spiritually superior to the Vaikunta, the transcendental world, because the Lord appeared there, and superior to the Mathura Puri is the transcendental forest of a Vrindavana, because Krishna's Rasa Leela pastimes and because of the Krishna's Rasa Leela pastimes and superior to the forest of Vrindavana is a Govardhan hill. For it is raised by the divine hands of Sri Krishna, and it was the site of his various loving pastimes, and above all, the super excellent Sri Radha Kunda stands supreme, for it is overflooded with the abnormal nectarian prema of a Lord of a Gokula, Sri Krishna, where then it is is that the intelligent person who is unwilling to serve this divine Radha Kunda, which is situated in a foot of a Govardhan hill. So yes, like this is the hierarchy. Like first is like at the bottom there is a Mathura, and like this is even this like even this Mathura belong to this material world, but it is also superior than the Vaikunta because Lord appear in a Mathura. Then Vrindavana is more superior than Mathura because in Vrindavana Krishna like perform all the pastimes. Okay, and above this Vrindavana there is a Govardhan hill because Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill with his finger, and also lifted the Govardhan hill, and he also like entire day he used to spend in this Govardhan hill by by grazing the cows and playing with his male friends. And even about this is a Radha Kunda, because Radha Rani is very dear to Krishna, and and Radha Kunda is dear to Radha Rani. So like ultimately Radha Kunda is very dear to Krishna, and like there is no difference between the Radha Rani and Radha Kunda. So like our in our parampara, we can see when we go in a Vrindavana, there will be many people who are going in a Radha Kunda and taking bath. But Srila Prabhupada don't allow us to take the bath in a Radha Kunda, because Radha Kunda is very dear to Krishna, and there is no difference between Radha Rani and her Radha Kunda. So like we cannot put our leg inside the like a Radha Kunda. It's like putting our leg on the Srimati Radha Rani. So like we can wash our beads there, and we can take some like a nectarian water and throw on our bodies. So this is all things are important. That's why like we should like when we are visiting Dhamma, we should go with the devotees. Okay, devotees will protect us from the committing any offenses. Okay, so yes, so anyone can tell me spiritual world is how much of the a total creation?
3/4 of the spiritual world.
Yes, very well. So, even when we read the Srila Prabhupada purpose, we come to know like this material world is like a dark cloud in the spiritual world. Okay, it is very insignificant, like 1/4. Okay, so spiritual world is coming out of Antaranga Shakti, the superior energy, Srimati Radharani, and this material world is coming from the external energy, Bahiranga Shakti, from the Maya Devi. Na? So yes, spiritual world is a 3/4 of a total creation, and like again, then uh, all things are discussed as we have discussed now. And in Govardhan Hill is a good because like Krishna lifted him as an umbrella on this small finger, that too of a left hand. Okay, and like there are many pastimes happen on the Govardhan also now, and like he used to play with the cows and his cowherd friends there. So, and what Srila Prabhupada is writing here, the Radha Kunda is the foot of at the foot of a Govardhana is a superior to all, because there that the love of a Krishna overflows. And the advanced devotees prefer to residue at the Radha Kunda because this place at a site many memories of eternal loving affects between the Krishna and Radha Rani. So, advanced devotee, like when we go in a Vrindavana, we see that is all same things, the buildings, roads, cat, dogs, and even the garbage. Like we can see this material Vrindavana form, but advanced devotees, they can take the darshan of a Krishna directly, and they can feel the Krishna's present there, because their senses are purified. They have the transcendental senses. So like when they sit when they worship at the Radha Kunda, they can directly see the Radha Krishna, and like they can remember the whatever leelas happen on the Radha Kunda. Okay, and the loving affairs between the Radha and Krishna. So Hare Krishna, who want to continue? Just one paragraph. Harshita Mataji, are you there?
Yes, Mataji, I'm there. I can start. In Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, it is stated that when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first visited the area of Vrij Bhumi, he could not at first find the location of Radha Kund. This means that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was actually searching for the exact location of Radha Kund. Finally, he found the holy spot, and there was a small pond there. He took his bath in that small pond and told his devotees that the actual Radha Kund was situated there. Later, the pond was excavated by Lord Chaitanya devotees headed first by the six Goswamis such as Rupa and Raghunath Dasa. Presently, there is a large lake known as Radha Kund there. Srila Rupa Goswami has given much stress to Radha Kund because of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire to find it, who then would give up Radha Kund and try to reside elsewhere. No person with transcendental intelligence would do so. The importance of Radha Kund, however, cannot be realized by other Vaishnava sampradayas, nor can persons uninterested in the devotional service of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understand the spiritual importance and divine nature of Radha Kund. Thus, Radha Kund is mainly worshipped by the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, the followers of Lord Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. So yes, like this Radha Kunda is very special for the Gaudiya Vaishnavas because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has the desire to find out this Radha Kunda, and like even Prabhupada said, this means that this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually searching for the exact location of a Radha Kunda. So like it is like a firstly found by the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like it was a small pond, and then he given that's why he sent like 6 Goswamis to the Vrindavana to evacuate all the Leela Sthalis of Srimati Radharani and Krishna, and like to write the scriptures which contain only the pure devotion, nothing mixed. Okay, no dharma, artha, kama, moksha, nothing, only the pure devotion. So yes, like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has the desire to find this Radha Kunda, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so much in ecstasy, and like he can remember all the loving affairs between Krishna and Radharani, and Srila Prabhupada says here the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understand the spiritual importance and divine nature of a Radha Kunda. So like this Radha Kunda is mainly worshipped by the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So we know the importance. There is no difference between Radharani and this Radha Kunda. So we shouldn't bath, like we shouldn't put our feet inside the Radha Kunda. We can see other Sampradaya people, they can go, but Prabhupada has restricted us, and like as we have to follow the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. So this is the hierarchy that like first is a Mathura Dharma, above that is a Vrindavana, because like many Rasalila and many pastimes happen there, and above that is a Govardhan hill, because Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill himself, and also various pastimes happens on the Govardhan Leela, sorry, on a Govardhan, and also the various loving affairs happen in this Govardhan hill. And then above that is a Radha Kunda, because Radharani is very dear to Krishna, and her Kunda is also very dear to Sri Krishna. I think today we will have 10-15 minutes now. We can start another shloka. Yes, Sarita Mataji, anyone want to recite the shloka? You can try. Snigdha Mataji, anyone?
Krishna.
Right. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Sharmila Mataji.
Okay.
May I try, Mataji?
Yes,
She can go ahead.
both can try.
Okay.
कर्मेभ्यः परितो हरे प्रियातते व्यक्तिं ययुर्ज्ञानिनस् तेभ्यो ज्ञानाविमुक्ता भक्ति परमः प्रेमैकानिष्ठास्ततः तेभ्यस्ता पशुपाला पङ्कजदृशास्तभ्योऽपि सारधिका प्रेष्ठा तद्वत्यान्तद्या सारसि तं नसरायेत्कृति
Hari bol Mataji. Yes, Sharmila Mataji, want to try?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. कर्मेभ्यः परितो हरे परि प्रियतया व्यक्तिं ययोर्ज्ञानिनस् तेभ्यो ज्ञानविमुक्तभक्तिपरमा प्रेमैकानिष्ठास्ततः तेभ्यस्ता पशुपालपङ्कजदृशस्ताभ्यो अपि सराधिका प्रेष्ठा तद्वद् इयं तदीयसरसि तां नाश्रयेत् कृतिः.
Hari bol Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Who want to read the translation? Who didn't get the chance? Okay, this is open for everyone. Like it's
Hare
not like
Krishna
that. I'm only
Mataji.
calling some people names.
Hare Krishna
Yes,
Mataji.
Prabhuji.
The
Yes.
translation.
Yes, Prabhu.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada. In the Shastra, it is said that of all types of fruity workers, he who is advanced in knowledge of the higher values of life is favored by the Supreme Lord Hari. Out of many such people who are advanced in knowledge, jnanis, one who is practically liberated by virtue of his knowledge may take to devotional service. He is superior to the others. However, one who has actually attained prema, pure love of Krishna, is superior to him. The gopis are exalted above all the advanced devotees because they are always totally dependent upon Sri Krishna, the transcendental Godhead. Among the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the most dear to Krishna. Her Kunda, that is lake, is as profoundly dear to Lord Sri Krishna as this most beloved of the gopis, who then will not reside at Radhakunda and in a spiritual body surcharged with the ecstatic devotional feelings. Abrakrita Baba, render loving service to the divine couple of Sri Radha Govinda, who perform their Ashta Kaliya Leela, their eternal eightfold daily pastimes. Indeed, those who execute devotional service on the banks of Radhakunda are the most fortunate people in the universe. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. You can see like how big translation is. So yes, here the hierarchy of a devotee is given, and like from this like a 10, 11 verse, like even from the like we can see from the ninth, like they are very advanced, and I'm not that much advanced to talk on this, so like I will not do that much explanations. Okay. So yes, in a shastras it is said that all of all types of fruity workers, he who of advance in the knowledge of the higher values of life is a favor by the Supreme Lord Hari. So like we can see now, firstly like there are asuras like who don't asura means like who is not in a sur with a lord, means like they don't believe in a lord and they don't follow the rules and regulation given by the lord. So they are the asuras, and about them like there are some peoples like who follow the religious principles, but for the fruity work they are fruity workers, means they whatever religious activities they are doing, they want some result, they want some material benefits. Okay. And about them like people the gyanis na who have the knowledge, like they know it, okay, these are this people is this world is a dukhalayam and I will not get the satisfaction here, so they want a liberation. Okay. So yes, then yes, such people are favorable, much favored than these karmis and gyanis. Okay. Then the one who is practically liberated by the virtue of his knowledge may take the devotional service, and he is the superior to others. So yes, and who is a practically liberated, then one who is taking devotional service is the superior than these people, and one who is actually attained the prema pure love, a love of a Krishna is a superior to him. So yes, like even the liberated souls and even the people who have taken the devotional service, like who have attained the prema stage, the pure love of Krishna, is the superior. And the gopis are exalted, and yes, there are there will be many advanced devotees who have attained the prema stage, but among them gopis are the most exalted. And why they are most exalted? Because they are constantly remembering the Krishna through his name, through his name and his pastimes. Okay. Even like we can see in a Viraha Gita, when Krishna leave the gopis in between the rasa dance, then gopis they are crying, and they are they are doing the that drama, like how Krishna is killing the Kalia, and how Krishna play the flute, because they are constantly remembering Krishna, and they are always totally depend on the Sri Krishna, and totally and always and totally depend on Krishna. It doesn't mean that you have to become lazy. Okay, you have to do your prescribed duties, and you have to do your in prescribed duties of a spiritual life, like you have to chant the 16 rounds, you have to read the Srila Prabhupada books, and you have to also hear. But some devotees only chant. Okay, it will give the it will give you some benefit, and but that taste and that intelligence in what mood I should chant and why should I chant, it comes like when you read the Srila Prabhupada books, and when you hear the classes from the senior devotees. So it is very important to read and hear, because it will it will help you to chant more purely. Okay. So it will help you for that. So it is very important, because a holy name is so powerful, but we have to chant the holy name without offenses. But how to avoid these offenses and how to follow this four regulatory principle, it will come to know that purity will come when you hear the Harikatha and when you read the Srila Prabhupada books. So it for the reading and hearing is the most important. Like if in Mahaprabhu said you must read for 1 hour, but we are not able to find. So like the simple principle is that before every meal you have to take out the 15 minutes and you have to read. Like once you read, then only you can take meal. Okay. Even like I was reading yesterday that in the Mangal, what Prabhupada write in one letter, that like even if someone missed the Mangal Aarti, he should fast entire day. Like he shouldn't take the prasadam, and like next day he can take the prasadam. So like so next day he's not going to miss the Mangal Aarti, because he know like when he missed the Mangal Aarti he have to fast. So like this Mangal Aarti and whatever principles Prabhupada has given, you have to follow it strictly and it will protect you. Okay. And you know, when you have the sincere desire to follow the instruction of Srila Prabhupada, then Krishna changes your like circumstances in such a way that like you can follow that principles. Okay. So, you know, like when you are traveling, you can think, oh, like I'm traveling, I'm not going to get the prasadam. Or like you will always think negative. Okay, then I will go to the restaurant. I will ask something which is which doesn't contain onion garlic if it is possible. But like when you have the strong desire, oh Krishna, I'm going there. But like you are the Lord of universe, you can arrange like can you please arrange me the prasadam? Like when you have the sincere desire, I'm not going to break my four regulative principles in any circumstances, then Krishna will protect you. Krishna will guide you. Okay. And Krishna will provide you. Like when you have the sincere desire, now wherever you go, like Krishna will provide you the food stuff which doesn't contain onion, garlic, and like also the like prasadam. But you should have the like a very sincere desire. So yes, because they are totally dependent upon the Krishna. And then like among the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the most dear to the Krishna. And like yes, Srimati Radharani is very dear to very dear to Krishna. Then her kunda is also very dear to Krishna. And like and her kunda is the spiritual body surcharged with the aesthetic devotional feelings. And like then further it is stated that render the like loving service to the divine couple of Sri Radha Govinda, who is performed their Ashtakaliya Kaliya Leela, their eternal eightfold daily pastimes. Indeed, those who execute the devotional service on the banks of Radha Kunda are the most fortunate people in the universe. Because like yes, Radha Kunda, like it is very dear to Radha, it is very dear to Sri Krishna. And like you know, like when you like chant, you will get the more and more benefit on the Radha Kunda. So when you visit the Radha Kunda, like you should chant the more rounds there, and it will give you the eternal benefit. So yes, like we can see the how much Radha Kunda is important, like and what is the importance. So like we can even like we say after Mangalarti, na, like Shama Kunda Radha Kunda ki jai, because like it is like whatever Prabhupada has designed, everything like everything has meaning, you know, like in Nectar of Devotion. In first, I read the first 19 chapters. Like there are like in sadhana bhakti, there are 64 angas, 64 limbs of a sadhana bhakti. And like you know, like you are almost like 55 to around 56 something. Like out of this, like when you simply follow the morning program till the 9 or 10 a.m., like you are covering all these 56 or 55 aspects of this 64 limbs of a sadhana bhakti. So Prabhupada has designed very wisely, but our misfortune is that we are not following the Srila Prabhupada. Okay, so tomorrow we will start with the purpose. Today we will end here. Okay, so and you know, like a good news is that like me and Harishita Mataji yesterday, like by the mercy of all the devotees of my all the Shiksha Gurus and like our Naminishta Das Prabhuji, Aishwarya Mataji, and Guru and Gauranga, and like Guru Maharaj is so merciful. We both have cleared the JPS interview, and like then on 11th maybe we are going to get the initiative. So today we will end this class here. So like everyone must get sincere, and like initiation means like initiation. We say na, like we are initiating the eating, like, or we are initiating the book reading. Initiate means we are just starting. So like everyone should like become very strong in their sadhana, and everyone should take that initiation. Okay, and then only your spiritual life is going to start. So I will pray for everyone, like everyone should get the initiated. and and render the service to the Guru and Krishna. Because our Guru Maharaj has the desire of his Guru Maharaj, and the Srila Prabhupada fulfilled the desire of his spiritual master. My Guru Maharaj has trying to fulfill the desire of his spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. So we also have to assist our Guru Maharaj to fulfill their desires. Okay, and initiation comes with a responsibility to, you have to strictly follow the instruction of your spiritual master, and it is not for a fashion. Okay, so yes, everyone should get initiated. I will pray for all of you. Okay, so please become sincere in a sadhana. Okay, so वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय. Hare Krishna everyone. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much.
And within the 2 days, 2-3 days, we are going to cover a complete 100 days of a reading session. Can you imagine? For 100 days together, we have read the Srila Prabhupada books. And this is all because of association. I thank to all. Because of you, I'm able to read the Srila Prabhupada books daily, and that too in the morning, the best time. Okay. So thank you to all. Hare Krishna.
Thanks for
Hare
initiating.
Krishna Mataji. Hari Bol Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Bol. Hare
Congratulations.
Bol to all. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna Mataji.
Hare